Sin, how exciting is this for you to get to go play in the Garden?
It's really exciting. You see so many like famous clips and highlights, from plays that people have made in the Garden and stuff like that. So, as a basketball, growing up, always loving basketball, the Garden always, a place where, I feel like every basketball kid dreamed of playing.
PJ, I know it's a bigger stage, obviously, this time around, but how much does it help that you guys have already been up to New York twice, played in the Garden once? Does that ease some of the nerves that maybe some other teams would have going there for the first time?
Yeah, I think it does. We're just excited to have another opportunity to go and try to get a win at MSG. We didn't pull one out last time, but we're excited to be able to be back. Especially with a full team. With our leader Sin. To be able to go in and have another opportunity is great.
You're crazy.
Here in the back, I know you talked about having that experience of being in New York twice, but how do you guys anticipate handling all the attention now? The lights are getting a lot brighter now in the Sweet 16 as you guys are now 4 wins away from a national championship.
We're just embracing it, man, and just having fun and enjoying everything, enjoying every moment. We go into this game as the underdogs, and so, we don't have no pressure on us. It's easy to play without no pressure, and just, embracing it and having fun.
Sin and PJ, can you both kind of comment on this? The women's team's had a lot of success, 4 straight Sweet 16s. You guys are going to your first. What's it like to kind of be on say, the same level as them, but kind of achieve the same thing in the same year? I guess how have you guys kind of watched what they've done and kind of maybe applied it to your guys' run?
It's good. Just because, I've been here for, those 4 Sweet 16 runs that they've made and, just sitting and watching them for the past years and, wanting to be in the same situation as they in, and finally getting the chance to be in that situation is fun and, just give us something to talk about when we all hang it out and stuff. But it's just good for the whole basketball community, women and men's, to just still be playing.
Sindarius, I remember you talking in the preseason about how playing in Madison Square Garden was going to be one of the highlights of your last year.
Yeah.
You didn't get a chance to do that the first time around. Can you take us through kind of how hard it was to not play in that game, and when you realize this is where the regional is, do you feel like you get a second chance to go there?
Yeah, when we played early in the season, it killed me, like shoot around, I was excited. My shoot around, when we had shoot around that day, that was like my game, I got to shoot and play, I was like a kid on the court, just, excited. And, when the game, I was excited on the bench, just excited to be there and be on the court and just to be in the atmosphere. And, and then finally, just to get a chance to play on the court is just, just a blessing. And, I feel like it all worked out in our favor.
Sindarius here in the back. Kind of to that point, during your 6 games away, what did you learn, and do you think that it helped you to become a better basketball player, helped you to take your game to the level where you won the SEC Player of the Year and led this team to the Sweet 16? Do you think that missing time now may have been some kind of a blessing?
Yeah, it definitely was. It was a blessing for me, and I think it helped our team out a lot in a way. As far as guys having to step up and and step out of their role and do a little bit more, and so it just helped. When I came back, everybody was more comfortable, more confident in their abilities, and was able to do a little bit more to help the team be successful. But for me, it helped me. It humbled me a lot. Just in the aspect of appreciating everything and and not taking anything for granted. And when I came back, I just had the mindset of just giving it my all and not taking anything for granted.
Sin, what's it been like for you these couple of days? I mean, obviously you saw Clowney at the game the other day. I'm sure are you getting compared to him for doing things and bringing a team, helping a team accomplish things that hadn't before?
Yeah, I am. But I don't really get caught up in that stuff. I just play basketball, and but the last couple of days have been fun for all of us. I went to the Russell yesterday, and seemed like every corner I turned, I had to stop and have a conversation or, take a selfie or something like that. But, it's just fun, man. This is what we come to school for and play basketball for, and, just for these big moments and to be in a situation to be playing on the biggest stage. That's what we came here for.
If each of you guys could talk about this, just how good is it for the program right now to be at this level, to be in the Sweet 16 and having just beaten Duke? What can this do for the program moving forward?
It's great for us. It's great for this program. I think it really set attention to how good we can be, how good this program has gotten. Ever since Frank Martin stepped foot on this campus, the program, you could see the build every year, and you see the progress, and it continues to get better, which is really the great thing about it.
It's good. It's good in a recruiting standpoint. Just to see, and just one more thing that coach them can tell the recruits and stuff like that. And so I just feel like it just helps the program a lot with everything. And just over the years, the build, like PJ said, over the years we progress every year. And just to be in this situation of going to the Sweet 16 is great and tremendous for our program.
PJ, if you can take us back to your recruiting process, were you envisioning this? Is this, why another reason why you decided to go here, that you saw this as part of your future with the Gamecocks?
Absolutely. Making my decision, I had the utmost faith and confidence in what Frank Martin could do for this program. I've seen it, over the years before I even, started really getting recruited. Not started getting recruited, but, started thinking about the decision that I was going to make. I saw the progress, and I saw what he was capable of, and having great players here already, like Sindarius and Dwayne, made it even that much better. So we just thank those guys, for paving the way for players like me to be able to come here and have a successful career.
For Sindarius, after the game in the locker room, there's that video where you hear at the end, you guys come together and you say, "Steal the bag." What is that phrase?
Secure the bag.
Secure the bag.
Secure the bag, sorry. Make sure I hear it right. What does that phrase mean to you? And going forward, how does that, like those mottos, why not us, secure the bag and those things, how does that inspire you guys to keep putting it all on the line?
Secure the bag. It's just, it's just like, I got it from a song, but, it's just like, just take advantage of your opportunity. Your bag is not necessarily money or anything. It's just, whatever your opportunity is and that you're blessed to be given, just take advantage of it. And, and that's, we just try to take advantage of every opportunity. And why not us is, why not us? We've been through everything. We feel like we've worked hard enough. We've overcome, all the obstacles that we feel like that was put in front of us for us not to be here. So why not go out and, try to win it all? We're here now. They put us here and they gave us a chance, so why not go win it?
PJ, I'm sure you hear people around you talk up the ACC over the years, over the SEC and things like that. But the SEC, 3 teams in the Sweet 16. What does that say about where this league is headed and the part you guys play in helping it?
It's a great league. And that's not trying to knock any other league. We have a whole bunch of great leagues. So I think biasly, we feel like the SEC is one of the top leagues. And I heard Frank say that it really prepared us to win these games, win these big games that we're in now. And I think that's definitely true. Night in and night out, we have a big game. You have to bring it every night.
Y'all get on me by saying, you just said it 8 times.
Back here, question for both you guys. In Greenville, when things weren't going well, maybe in the first half of some of those games, you had that home crowd. It was pretty easy to get behind them when they started cheering for you. Where do you find that when you go to the Garden and you realize that it's not going to be 80% pro Gamecocks for you? And do you think that was an advantage in Greenville and helped you get to where you are?
Yeah, I think it was an advantage. Our fans was tremendous for us in Greenville, but I think the difference in New York is that it's neutral for both. I think we might have the same amount of fans as Baylor, if not even more fans as Baylor. So I think the fans that will be there will be loud and be supporting us.
If both you guys could take this, Frank seems to take objection sometimes when people criticize this team offensively. And when you guys have gone through some of the offensive issues you've dealt with, how have y'all handled, or have you heard outside criticism? And then how do you work your way out of that to put on the kind of second half performances you put on the last 2 games?
Yeah, we hear it all the time about how bad we are offensively and stuff like that, but we don't pay no attention. We know what we're capable of. We know what this team is capable of. And, like going into Marquette, everybody talked about how bad we were offensively and how good they were offensively, and the same thing as Duke and stuff like that. But shots going to fall, and we still got the utmost confidence in each other and making the shots. And coach, the longest the coaching staff have the utmost confidence in us, that's all that matters. We don't get caught up in how bad we are offensively and stuff like that, because the game still got to be played, and and we just go out and play the game.
Just as Sin said, we don't really worry too much about it. Like we said all year that we we definitely hang our hats on the defensive end, and everyone knows that. But, at the end of the day, it's all about having more points than the other team. It doesn't really matter which way you get it, but that's the objective. That's what we have to do, and that's what we have to continue to do.
PJ, where are you and your family in conversations about your future? Do you know where you'll be next year?
No, sir. Not worried about it at all right now. We have one objective, and that's to win games here. That's why I came here. I came here to be a college basketball player, and I'm really enjoying it. So that's where I'm at. I haven't thought anything about it.
PJ, along with the offense, what has changed or what is clicking for you guys that you think you guys can carry into MSG, after scoring 65 points, the most in a half ever for USC?
Just having statistics like that to build our confidence, to continue to keep shooting. And just as Sin said, our coaching staff has the greatest confidence in us, which helps us a lot on the floor, to put the ball in the basket. And, that's just what we have to continue to do.
Guys, I suppose it's tradition not to talk about the next step in tournament play before you cross the one right in front of you. But has Frank mentioned the term national championship? Has he mentioned the term that you guys could pull this off?
He did after the Duke game when he was. I think it was just him talking emotional, because Coach never look ahead or anything like that. I think it was just the emotions going and him just feeling good. But after the Duke game, he's sitting there. I'm sure y'all seen the video when he's talking to us and he's crying, and he was just like, "Man, go win it." And that's the only time he said something about it. He's usually just one game at a time and one day at a time guy. And so that's really the only time he's mentioning going to win it all.
Appreciate it.